So my book, Angel Investing, The Gus Guide to Making Money and Having Fun Investing in Startups, was published in the United States in April, where it rapidly went to the New York Times bestseller list, which was pretty amazing, since one didn't think there were that many angel investors running around. And then it was picked up in an audio version, which I recorded in English, and then it was licensed to in Turkey and to China. And so I actually went over to Antalya in Turkey for a whole press tour and for Startup Turkey to the Turkish publication. And I'm looking forward to going to Beijing for the Mandarin publication.
And are you going to be doing any European languages?
I would be delighted. Anybody who wants to publish a book, give me a call. We'd be happy to do versions and whatever your language or dialect is. Although it's apparently, according to our mutual friend Bybars, it's now the official book, the official textbook for EBAN, and it was used at the EBAN Winter University. And I just heard that in Nigeria, it's now the official book when they join Nigeria Business Angels. After they pay their dues, they get a copy of the book. So. It's really helpful. The book was written to provide a grown-up official textbook as to this is how to be a professional angel investor, because historically angel investing was a very sideline. It was a hobby. It was a rich person's toy, and you didn't really expect to make money. You did it for fun. But what we have seen with EBAN and with the Angel Capital Association in the United States and all of the various business angel networks is you actually can do this as a rational business. And as you noted today in your award to Brigitte Baumann, that you can turn this into an asset class. And now angel investing is a legitimate asset class, which on the whole, studies have shown, can return over 25% IRR on an annualized basis, making it better, of course, than banks, better than stocks, better than private equity, better than hedge funds, and better even than venture capital. So that's why we do it, and to have a lot of fun.
So, David, you were so kindly gave the laudatio for Peter Jungen for the Lifetime Achievement. Can you tell us about this?
Peter Jungen, who is the winner of EBAN's first Lifetime Achievement Award, is a truly extraordinary person. And I think that here at the EBAN Congress, many of the members know who Peter is and what he has done. I'm not sure that's true of the wider audience. Peter Jungen is the most extraordinary of angel investors. As I mentioned in my laudatio, that on the one hand, when you're doing a Lifetime Achievement Award, do you try and give it to somebody who's just been around for a long time, like a pity award, or somebody who's invested in a lot of companies, or somebody who has invested a lot of money, or somebody who has helped hands-on a lot of entrepreneurs, or somebody who has helped the industry by founding a business angel network, or who has helped the greater industry on a nation basis by founding a national network? Or do you try and reach for the stars and find somebody who helped to found and run an international network, a regional network? And in Peter Jungen, not only do you find somebody who has done all of those individually, he's done them all multiple times, because as we know, Peter not only founded Business Angels Deutschland, he also was the co-founder of EBAN and the China Business Angel Network and the African Business Angel Network and a founding member of New York Angels. And on top of that, the most amazing thing, I only had a very few minutes in my laudatio to talk about Peter. What I didn't mention, and then I found the most extraordinary thing about Peter, is I have co-invested with Peter for many, many years in many deals. And of all the angels I know, every quarter, Peter shows up in New York and insists on having a meeting in person with the CEO of his portfolio companies, and he goes over with them their spreadsheets and their financial reports and asks them to explain what happened and why, and he provides feedback. I don't do that. I don't think you do that. There's not one of my angel investors I know who does that, and yet Peter, who is this extraordinary person who speaks with kings and princes and presidents or whatever it is, and has founded these networks, does it with each one of his investments and keeps them on their toes. I mean, he is one of the highest value-adding angel investors that I know of, and that's why this honor was so absolutely appropriate for Peter Jungen.